my name is Aryan Zaveri and I'm going to interview.
Your name is Sarla Ayurwar. This is Sarla Ayurwar.
And what's your age?
I am 80 plus.
So now I'll begin with the interview. So my first question is, has the lifestyle of the families been more or less healthy nowadays?
Yes, I think so. Because of the awareness, people have become, that tendency to become healthy has become there.
So now the medical awareness.
Yes, medical awareness and health wise, because of all these things came out, because of the facilities we are getting from the YouTube.
So, how many people were there in your family when you were a teenager? So, how many people lived?
We were 3 kids.
And your parents?
Yes, my parents.
So, all of you all lived in the same house?
Yes, we all lived in the same house.
And were there any, like your uncle or anybody together, or was it a nuclear?
Yes, it was a separate family because my father worked here and all his brothers were somewhere in native place. Brothers, sisters, they were in the native place.
So, the next question. So, what was the profession of your father or mother?
My mother was a housewife only, but father was working in some company in Bombay, some private motors company. He was just an ordinary staff.
So, he was just
Yes, he was just an.
So, in Mumbai, where did you live with your father?
I was in Villa.
So, the next question is, do you remember any historical fact or event when you were a teenager, like between 12 or 16 years?
Yes, I can tell you one instance. That is, when I was in 9th standard, 10th standard, my mother had a tonsils operation. It was just an ordinary operation. It was not a very severe thing. Not a
historical fact.
Historical
Something
fact.
that happened.
No, this is like that only, no. When I lost her, it was all of a sudden. I could not believe it because she went just like that and her body was, she passed it. Her body was broad. Then, whenever any taxi comes outside, I used to get fear. That is a big instance. You wanted historical means, historical type means what type of historical you want?
So, like some great thing, like some war or something, but not like a war, or some great thing that has an impact on the world that you were impressed of, something positive.
I don't remember that thing, but those days were peaceful days. We used to go by train from 5 years old. We used to go by train and go to the school without any fear.
So there was no fear.
There was no fear. There was no this thing, and it was a peaceful life. There was no. We can go easily wherever we want. That fear was not there in those days.
So now the next question is, now we begin with the question on healthy life. So it is, when you were a teenager or of our age, was the food served in your family considered healthy?
Yes, definitely.
So
Because
what did it consist of?
pardon?
What did it consist? So what did you
See, all
the meal?
adulteration was not there in those days. Everything was pure and organic.
So what was the like meal?
Meal
Was
means
it
like
chapati
dal, rice, like that. Because being South Indian, we prefer rice. Dal, rice, sambar, something like that.
So and where did your family buy the food from?
From the usual market only. Not
So from the
vendors.
vendors.
Yes, vendors.
So they didn't produce any food of their own.
No, we could not because Bombay we could not do it.
So You were not really into
Yes.
agriculture.
No, nothing, not at all.
So the next, now we move on to the next one. Did your family members practice some kind of sport or exercise to stay fit? What kind of sport or exercise did you do at that time?
No, at that time nothing was there. Only exercise and all. We didn't have a platform to cook or any such thing. We had to sit down and get up, sit down and get up. That was the thing. We didn't have any table to sit and take food. So the exercise was that thing only. We didn't have any outside exercise.
But you could go out and play and all.
Yes, playing was there. Playing was there.
So for the adults, there was nothing.
Uh, Adults, it was there. Sports were there, but I could not go. But sports were there because of so many other circumstances. I could not go for any sports. Like that, I have played. Normal this thing, Coco is there, tennis is there, telecom, and all those things I have played. That is in school.
So now the next question is this is similar. What did the school do to make the children stay fit?
Stay fit in the sense. See, that much thing was not there. Only the sports. There were many sports. So that only for fitness it was taken. That's all. Nothing else. I don't think anything else was there.
So was there any specific period or like sports period, PT period?
Yes, PT period was there.
So
Then sports period was also there. So that was
so
also.
was there any specific sport like cricket or something that was promoted?
Yes, all those things like, of course, cricket is meant, the words that was there, but sports means all type of sports like telecoi, tennis, badminton, then coco, all those things.
Then so besides school, were there any sufficient facilities to practice sports and exercises?
Yes, there was some separate division was there. So for going for playing table tennis, all those things, separate movements, separate disciplines.
So there were like clubs and gymkhanas like
Now, clubs and gymkhana was not there. One room was provided where all these things will be there. There only they will go and play.
So now we will go to the last question. So it is, do you think that children nowadays have a healthier life than in your time?
See, exactly to say, they have, see, as I told you, awareness is there. But children, they are more prone to other types of food rather than taking the healthy food.
So now we eat more of outside.
Yes,
food.
outside food like pizzas and donuts and all those things. But in those days, that much thing was not there. We used to have good food like idlis, upma, like that. These things were not there in those days. Now these things have come out from foreign countries. I think children are uh, more wanted to go and take all these foods, which I think is not that much healthy.
So it's kind of like balance because there are more provisions for like cure and at the same time we have unhealthy foods.
Yes, that is the main. One side you have a lot of facilities for exercise, playing and everything, but on the other side, what is happening is because of taking all these junk foods, their health is getting somewhat not good. That is what my feeling is. Even though our days we didn't have very exercise, but the food intake and all were good food, no adulteration, that was there. But now all other facilities are there, but the healthy food is not there. That is what I feel.
So now we are at the questions.
Oh yes, thanks a lot.